All right, hello, welcome back to One Message in a Bottle Tarot. My name is One, and I am your spiritual prophet and advisor. Thank you, everyone, for joining my channel. I appreciate having you here. Listen, everything you need to know is down below in the description box. All right, so if you're new, make sure that you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a moment when I go live or when I upload content. Definitely like the video, leave your comments, all right, leave your requests. All of that helps to promote the channel, all right? Um, and then once you're done with that, meet us over in the VIP Patreon, okay? That is where you need to be if you want access to all of my exclusive psychic readings on breaking news and trending topics that everyone wants the tea on. There is a cafe tier where people kind of hang out to get postings on my free readings. In addition, it also gives you access to my psychic prediction receipts as I am a psychic medium. I do psychic readings, I make psychic predictions, and when they come true, all right, I post the receipts in VIP. Now, a lot of people, I just posted a bunch of receipts, and people are like, "Oh my God, well, where is this? Where is that?" All right, a lot of the predictions that are coming to pass now are in the World Predictions Archives. That is in YouTube members. So you're seeing a lot going on in politics, world news, a lot of the things that are happening in the United States with immigration, ICE, and all of that. Those are predictions from 2 years back. All right. Here, even things happening with, children, child marriages, all kinds of stuff that when I said it, people were just like, okay. But now they're seeing it come to pass. If you want to get caught up and kind of prepare yourself, you probably got about maybe 1.5 shy of 2 years to really kind of get it together before it gets really bad. Maybe. Okay. Uh, you want to be in YouTube members. For others of you, the all access tier in VIP Patreon is where you want to be. That gives you access to all of my psychic readings on all of my YouTube platforms, in addition to all the psychic readings I release exclusively and only in VIP. All right. That being said, let's get to your Friday wake up call. These readings are timeless. So even if I'm not here, if I do two or three or whatever, okay, it is timeless. So, all right, just saying. All right. So let me get your oracle energy. What is the good news? All right, for Friday wake up call. What is the good news for my messengers Friday wake up call? What is the good news Friday wake up call? All right. Achievement. All right. So I feel like a lot of you had, a few hiccups where you're just like, oh my God, or, a couple things you're like, am I working through it? Okay. You will get success. Just keep going. All right. Even if you're behind, or even if you don't meet deadlines, or even if things don't quite turn out the way you want to. Okay. Again, a lot of towers are coming, towers are happening. It looks kind of crazy, but the seeds you have planted, okay, are harvesting towers that are coming for your good, towers that are coming for you to achieve, okay? Here, it's kind of like that scripture. Um, the plans that I have are plans for your good, okay? So it's going to look and be bad, all right, before you're able to get on the other side. But a lot of you coming into Friday and this weekend, okay, even if everything didn't go perfect, um, either you are celebrating getting through and getting over those humps, or you need to celebrate what you did get done, celebrate what you did achieve, okay? You make achievements big and small every day. So you're being reminded, okay, to celebrate those. Okay, what is that? Okay. All right. So some of you could be dealing with issues with your family, all right? Here, far reaching, okay? If at your big age you're still seeking validation from even whether it's peers or just period, all right? Here, then that's something that you need to work through, all right? Some of you may be dealing with, families having internal insecurities and crisis with your achievements, so they're not quite giving you your just props or your just due, maybe hard reaching hard to find. All right, here. I just said that because it fell on the floor. All right, here. So, you could be celebrating things, accomplishing things. Maybe you feel, like you're not being recognized or something like that, but that's for you. The only person you should be seeking, all right, validation from is the Most High. All right. Here, a lot of that insecurity, a lot of your achievements, all right, when you don't feel that congratulatory energy from people that you feel are supposed to support and show up for you, is again, it's because of their own securities, what they didn't achieve in life. And when you achieve these things, when you achieve these milestones, it makes them feel a type of way about what they didn't achieve, maybe even what they settled for. Okay. It's like, yeah, they may have a good job, they may got a few benefits or whatever, but they stopped there. All right. And it's the fact that, you kept going, you keep going. And, you might have to, well, isn't that enough? Or isn't that? And you keep going. And then that makes them feel a type of way about stopping and settling. All right. Keep moving forward. A lot of you, this is about building a legacy, okay, here, or being the first to carve a path, being the first to achieve. But I want you to take it out of your mindset that, you know, I want to do this for my family and all of that. That's cool, as a, a little side thing. But make sure when you're doing anything, this is really about you, okay? Because a lot of them wasn't there when you was shooting in the gym and when you didn't have, all right? Or when you didn't have, then that's when they show up. Hey, are you, and you kind of get that energy. It's like, oh, you were good, you were here as long as, I was down bad, or as long as I was kind of at the same level, the same boat as you. And then when you started to surpass, okay, then it's this energy like, oh, okay. And then watch out for that energy of, look, your little job, little degree, little this, little, you know what I mean? That, let's see what this is with this family. All right. The good news is that you are the first, or you will be the first to do something if that is your goal within your family to achieve something. All right. Even if they don't tell you congratulations, even if they don't give you a big up, all right, you are going to achieve this. All right. Here, for some of you, it is education. For some of you, it is degrees. For some of you, it is salvation. Okay. Here. All right. What is the hang up here with this 10 of coins? Clarify and some achievements. All right, here. Yeah, you made it out. A lot of you are making it out, and it's making them, they can see it. All right. You are that star seed. They've always known, okay, that you were the one. All right. You could have grown up where, your family was very dismissive of your gifts, of, your talents, your smarts, or whatever this is. Okay. Here. They could have said that you were foolish for wanting to start that business or do this thing, whatever it is with this nine of wands and this ace of pentacles. They could have called you foolish for dreaming, no, you need to, you just need to, oh, go get that government job, or you need to go, do this and that, settle like they did. All right. And they may have called you reckless or foolish and all that. But now guess what? You because you believed in God, it's like, okay, well, you don't have to go with me. You don't have to believe me. Long as I got God here with this Hierophant, all right, I'm going to be okay. And you did it. You have done the damn thing. You are achieving. You're moving forward with things that they probably just didn't think you were going to do. They could have said, it's a pipe dream. Well, guess what? Now look, okay, here. Now you are the first person in your family to, some of you, achieve a stardom, to achieve real wealth, generational wealth for your family. And you want to be able, you go back and you say, hey, look at this great thing that I did, or I got this degree, or I got the funding for the business and all this. And they're just like, you can feel the energy where it's just like, well, damn, aren't you happy for me? Do you know what this means for us? And they're just like, yeah, that's great. And that's why, again, you have to have the right perspective and make sure this has to be about you. This has to be about your future, your legacy. If you have children, okay, moving forward, shifting the trajectory. All right, here, a lot of you, saw a couple of generational curses. You looked around, you saw what your family went through, or whatever, and you said, "I don't want that for my children." And they're seeing that shift. They're seeing you do it. They're seeing you achieve it. It's going to make them feel some type of way. I don't want you to feel a type of way. I don't want you to let that sour, or dampen your achievements because they're feeling insecure because you're winning. Okay? Like, okay. Here. All right. So the good news is you're doing what you said you were going to do. And everybody that said you couldn't do it is seeing it. All right. What's the bad news? All right. Friday wake up call. What's the bad news? I know it kind of sucks, right? That's just the way it is, like Tupac said. All right. Yeah, copycat trying to be just like you. These are people competing with you. These are people in constant, silent and some open, some covert competition with you. You're like, oh, I'm going back to school. Oh, really? For what for? To get my degree. Oh, really? What is it in? Oh, this and this, they're measuring. Oh, I got, oh, I'm applying for a job. Oh, really? What kind is it? Oh, well, it's going to be, at this law firm. Oh, really? What a position. They're measuring to see if you're surpassing them. Okay. That's all this is. That ain't got shit to do with you. All right. Okay. Don't be surprised if you mention something and all of a sudden they're doing it. All right. Here you have a lot of people where it's giving. I'm hearing train up a child. You have a lot of people that you are schooling, a lot of people that are learning just by you leading with your actions. They're not going to tell you that. They're just going to copy. All right. Here I put I put on pink hair. Everybody wearing pink hair. All right. They ain't gonna say, girl, that look good on you. I'm gonna try it maybe in a different shade of color. They just gonna pop out like it was their idea. All right. You start wearing this or doing this, they start wearing this or doing that. They ain't gonna say, girl, I saw you in this shirt. And I was like, oh my God, I had to go try it on to see if it looked. They're not gonna do that. They just gonna try to show up as you. So don't get entangled, all right, in this competition. It's better when you just know. All right. Here, okay, unfortunately, these are people watching you again achieve and do. All right. They're so busy trying to focus on you that instead of telling you, okay, well, obviously, what the moves are, what the trends are, you're tapped in instead of being, and being 100, just being a real, just saying, yo, they're not, you know, uh, the I guess the good thing about or the good thing and the bad thing about copycats, they gotta wait on you. Okay, they gotta wait on you to have the idea, to have the thought process, and then to try and scramble. Okay, to beat you to whatever, and then you get to see them post it up. Okay,